Good morning. It is now Sunday. I didn't vlog for a few days because honestly I completely forgot that I was vlogging. And then I realised I needed to this morning. I've had a pretty good week. I launched my Etsy store, which is really exciting. I have actually sold some scrunchies, quite a few more than I expected as well, which is really good news. Some of the sales were to friends who very kindly are supporting me on this venture, which was really sweet of them. But obviously I would like to make more sales which aren't to friends. Not all of them were to friends, but I'd like, yeah, as many people as possible to buy a scrunchie or whatever else I put on my store. I think I'm going to do some little home decoration bits too. Any support will be much appreciated. It will be linked in the top line of my info box on this video. But yeah, look. Obviously all the flatline was before I started my store and it's good. My camera ran out of memory, so I randomly cut off at a weird point in the conversation. Is it a conversation if there's only one person? Didn't think so, more like a monologue. But I cut off in the middle of what I was saying and then I just went to get dressed and have some breakfast and stuff. I'm not going to wear any makeup today because I didn't fancy it. And I'm probably going to put my hair back into plaits because it's already annoying me. But I'm wearing this jumpsuit. I've been basically, this is the only thing I've worn which isn't pyjamas during lockdown. There's some one other dress. Show you. It's just a little stripy number. I just really like it and it's super comfy. There is a waist tie, but I haven't been putting on the tie because it's comfier without. So today my plan is I really want to get going on some new projects for my Etsy store. So in the week I made like kind of a prototype mask, so I need to make some proper ones now. I'm waiting for new elastic to arrive though, but I can do the main part of the mask. I also want to try and figure out how I'm going to do my sleep masks, but I'm waiting for some bits to arrive for them. But I might just do what I can on them, and I want to get ahead with some scrunchie orders because the orders actually seem to be coming in, which is great news. So that's kind of what my plans for today is. My room is a mess. I don't normally let it get this messy, but I think because I've been sewing a lot, I feel like it's quite a messy activity. So I've got bits of fabric on the floor over here, and then this side I've got, you can't really see, but I got a big pile of scrunchies, and I need a system to keep it more organised when I'm making stuff for sure. I might actually take a picture of this jumpsuit for my Instagram because I'm into it. Right, I'm going to, do I tidy or do I sew? I might do a quick tidy, so tidy and time lapse coming up, and then it will be probably fabric cutting and sewing. So yeah. Okay, I've had a little tidy and I was getting a bit irritated that I didn't have a lot of storage for my bits that I'm making, because obviously sometimes I'm making them before they're being sent out and stuff, and I'm just making scrunchies and had them lying around my room. So went and spoke to my mum and she had a little basket in the kitchen which wasn't in use, so that will do for now to store them in. So I'm going to give it a clean, pop in my scrunchies and maybe like envelopes and anything else that will fit. It's quite small though, it's probably not a long-term storage solution. But if anyone knows where I can get good storage for like sewing stuff and fabrics and stuff, because at the moment it's not attractive. I've got a kind of toolbox type thing with sewing bits in, not necessary, and a wicker basket which isn't a nice looking one with fabrics in and it's overflowing. And then the only part of my sewing storage I like is I've got this little thing here. I've had this for ages and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It's just a little clear, my auntie gave it to me. I think she got it as a free gift or something. It's just a little clear thing, but the little things pop out, so it's quite handy. It's right in the shadow, so you can't see. So it's quite handy because I can, like, if I need my pins, got my pot of pins, and then it's just quite tidy. Although I would say stay matching, stay tender. I'm not sure what that's about. I might label that myself and scratch off the writing. So yeah, I quite like that. And it's quite nice to have an edited version of what I need like next to the sewing machine. But this storage here, not so nice. It does the job, but it's just ugly. impossible to clean the body material. All the dust is just kind of stuck to it. And I tried a few different things, but I didn't do that good of a job. I did some, but it's definitely still not as clean as I would like it to be. My dressing gown looks all weird hanging on my door like that. One of the sleeves is like this. Yeah, definitely not as clean as I would like it to be, which is a bit annoying, but I will give it another go at some point. I might look up the best way to clean it because I just don't feel it's doing a very good job. But what I did do is I put some kitchen roll in the bottom to make sure that everything's all protected. And I just have a little basket of scrunches now, which is a much nicer situation than just having them chilling on my floor. So I'm just going to pop this in the corner for now. It's just on there. It won't stay there forever. I'll find it a real home, and I'll probably get some new storage for the other stuff too as well. When I was at uni, my space was always a mess, and I used to just think I was a really messy person. I have realised that I'm not messy, but making things like sewing and all that stuff is actually quite a messy hobby, and it's quite hard to store stuff. I think what I was doing was more messy than I actually was, which is kind of a relief to know. But now that I'm sewing again, I don't want my space to be constantly messy. So I need to figure out how I'm going to keep it nice. But I quite like that little basket. It was just one we had in the kitchen. So yeah, I probably will replace it with a new one at some point. But overall, it's definitely better having somewhere to put them. I have a bit more fabric I want to cut out now for scrunchies to see how many I can make with the fabric, because I'm running a bit low on it, but it's one which has already sold out, which is crazy. And I think I can manage about 3 more with the rest of the fabric I've got, so I'm going to cut it out to see, and then I can relist it, which is quite exciting. I also want to relist some of the packs. I'd had a 2-pack and a 3-pack on there, and they've already sold, so I want to list some more kind of multi-packs, so I need to see what fabrics I've got and stuff. I've ran out of elastic. I should be arriving tomorrow, but I can't actually completely make any new scrunches today. But I can do everything else apart from putting in the elastic and finishing them off. So I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Then I might get some lunch because I'm quite hungry. Also, I skipped my workout today and I feel bad. But I did work out quite a few times during the week, as I'm sure you would have seen. Hello, I've not been all that good at vlogging today. I just watched a film, I really liked it. It was The Sun Is Also a Star. I read the book a couple of years ago and really liked it. I definitely preferred the ending of the book. But apparently the film had quite bad reviews, but I don't know, I was into it. It was on Netflix. I'm just going to sort out my orders ready to be sent for the scrunchies, and I need to figure out which ones still need to be made and all that stuff, so I'm just going to lay out the envelopes and put names on it. I'm waiting for some tissue paper to arrive so I can wrap them up really nicely because I want them to look nice for people. But yeah, I'm just going to get that ready so that I know where I'm at with what ones I've got ready to go and which ones aren't. So I thought I would show you that. Once I've done that, I might go for a little walk with my mum, also probably FaceTime my boyfriend at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, let's do it. Might watch something else. I'm not sure what though. Oh, maybe This Is Us. Probably gonna watch an episode of This Is Us.